On the license plates, this clearly is connected to that Amber Alert issued this morning.
Yes.
What is the Coral Springs connection? Because we know this all started because they were driving to a Walmart in North Lauderdale. Why did they end up going from that Walmart to Port St. Lucie and then here to Coral Springs?
Well, that'll all come up in the subsequent investigation. Right now, the intelligence that we were able to glean during the day gave us the indication they were probably out in this area. So the sheriff's office personnel and our personnel had different places set up, and actually the car actually drove up on our undercover detective, and as soon as it drove up, he was able to identify the vehicle, the person that looked like the person we were looking for inside the vehicle, and they were taken down. And the arrest was made without anybody getting
What does a mother have to do with,
sitting there?
you said the mother's with BSO right now?
One second, I'm sorry.
Why did you have a feeling he was coming to you?
Through the intelligence that we had gathered throughout the day. There was I couldn't even tell you how many officers and deputies working on this today.
Maybe someone lives here that he's connected to, or he has a place here or something?
There's friends in the area, so.
And Chief, it sounds like you found him first, and then subsequently, after searching the car, is that when you found?
Correct. He was put into custody as he was exiting the vehicle, and a subsequent search produced a baby in the trunk.
And to clarify, the mother, how was the mother connected now? Was she one of the ones that was in the armed kidnapping? Was she in the car?
She was in the car with him. There were 4 people in the car. She was one of the victims. The suspect was in the car at the same time, and that occurred in North Lauderdale. So there were 4 individuals: the mother, the father, and 2 other individuals.
So the mother's...
Among them was the child? Just to clarify.
What's that?
Among the 4, one of them was the child.
Well, at that time, we didn't know that there was an infant in the car.
So 2 women, 2 men?
2 women, 2 men.
And just to be clear, you are calling this child's mother a victim.
She was a victim in the car of the armed kidnapping, yes.
Is she in custody at this point, or
She's not in custody. She's at our building for questioning.
Can you talk to us about Saintil's demeanor when you guys arrested him? Did he say anything? Did he try to flee? Did he acknowledge what happened?
To answer the question before, our officers were strategically located, so when he actually pulled in, the officer recognized him, recognized the vehicle, called for additional resources. There were so many officers by the time that he opened the door that he really didn't have a chance other than just to either give up, or thank God he decided not to fight. But
did he say anything?
Not that I'm aware of right now.
And Chief, just to be clear, you said you cannot confirm the identity of the child, but can you at least confirm the identity of the man arrested as Josiah Saintil?
Yes.
Is there a weapon recovered by chance?
Again, we haven't gone into a lot. That's part of the crime scene. That's going to occur at the medical examiner's office. We've sealed the car entirely, and we're not disturbing the car. It's going to be transported totally intact to the medical examiner's office. At that point, we'll open the car and do some more investigation.
Sheriff, can you just talk about how difficult it is for your officers to deal with something like this? I mean, a baby in a trunk, they see a lot of stuff, but this has got to be just over the top.
Obviously, when you say you've seen it all, this is one of those things. Obviously, it was almost like the baby was carelessly discarded inside the trunk. Total, lack of respect for the baby's life. Very tragic, and it's one of those things. If you're a parent, it's got to tug at your heartstrings.
Sheriff, any sort of...
How did you discover the baby was in the trunk?
Well, obviously, as we go to approach a vehicle, we make sure the vehicle is clear. We knew that there was a missing baby at the time that we had the bolo put out. So as the officers were going through clearing the car, making sure there was no other threats in the vehicle, obviously that, as you stumbled across it.
Any idea of motive at this point? What may possibly lead him to kill his own child?
No. About why it started at the Walmart, there's no indication of that yet. We're into that now, questioning people to find out exactly what the motive was.
So nobody in the car said the baby's in the trunk?
No.
Because baby is very fragile. Any number of things could go wrong
Yes.
with a baby like that.
Yes. It could be suffocation. It could be heat exhaustion. It could be a multitude of things. That's why we're not commenting on it. It'll be up to the medical examiner to make that determination.
All right. Thanks very much.
Sheriff, there was a woman that you guys had in custody in cuffs, took her out, uncuffed her, and put her into one of your unmarked vehicles. Was that the mom?
Well, there are 2 people in the vehicle, and right now we're not really sure, you know, what her involvement is.
She was in the car in question.
There were two people in the vehicle. I wasn't here when you were referring to
about 20 minutes
person.
ago. She was transferred from.
It's not the mom.
Not the mom. Not the mom.
Charges on Saintil at this point?
Way too soon.
So we can say he's arrested in custody.
He's in custody. Exactly what the charges are going to be, you know, we'll consult with the state attorney's office and determine what we're going to charge.
And I'm sorry, can you clarify one more time, the 4 people that were in the car?
Yes.
So we have the suspect,
Right.
the mother,
Yes.
and who are the other
2 other people. Don't know exactly who the relationship are. That's what we're trying to determine now.
Can we say that the 4th person was the child in the trunk, or is that considered a 5th person?
That would be the 5th.
Okay.
4 adults, 1 infant.
So here in Coral Springs, there were still 4 adults inside the car you guys found?
No.
Just 2 at this point. 1 male, Saintil, and a female.
And an unrelated, she was not one of the original victims.
Where are the original victims then?
Port St. Lucie, I think.
So he released them up there, or they escaped up there, or how did they?
I don't know exactly with Port St. Lucie. They're handling that part of it with the victims.
So he grabbed them down here.
Yes.
Took them up there. Somehow
Yes.
they got left behind.
Yes.
He's back down here with a woman who we don't know his relationship with.
He had forced one of the victims to go to an ATM to withdraw money out of an ATM in Port St. Lucie. They're handling that part of it. During that time period, that's when one of the victims was able to signal to the clerk that, hey, this is a kidnapping in progress.
And they were managed to separate themselves.
Yep,
somehow.
and he fled. And that's when Port St. Lucie notified us that we had an armed kidnapping that was initiated in North Lauderdale.
And when he fled, did he somehow pick up this other woman you have now along the way, or was she in the car at the time?
No, she was not in the car at the time, so we got to assume that somewhere along the line she got together. Yeah, it's not the mother, no.
2 other women, whatever.
The mother's in Port St. Lucie.
No, the mother's here. Yes.